Hi everyone, this is Jessa, and you're in Tarot Therapy. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome in. I truly appreciate your support for this channel. This reading is for Virgo from May 13 to May 19, but it's applicable for whenever you find the video, even if it's 5 months later, or even a year or 2 years later. Hopefully, I still have my YouTube channel by the time you find this in 2026. Anyway, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I had to meditate on your cards before I click the record button because at first I couldn't understand it, so I had to dig deeper. I had to use multiple oracle cards and at the same time, try to describe each tarot card with tarot cards as well, just to get proper clarity. And I've got my clear quartz here. That's why I had to spend a lot of time, you know, um, explaining, describing the energy, have a feel about it, come up with analysis and explain it and meditate on the energy. Anyway, let's begin. Virgo, you're one of the most, you're, I believe you're the wisest zodiac in the deck. I'm not saying all of you are, probably most Virgos are, but the Virgos that I've met are mostly full of wisdom. They're very intuitive, the same with Pisces. You're a grounded energy and you love to work so much by yourself. Let me just sorry. Let me just read something about Virgo very quickly because I'm telling you, I got so deep into this reading. So I've got this astrology reading card. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. This is by Alison Chester Lambert. Illustrations by Richard Crooks. Let's give credit to where credit is due. Okay, for Virgo, just a short one. Virgo sees it as a useful duty to be helpful or assist people in getting things right. The great gift of Virgo is to stay with an issue and thoroughly and carefully go over and over it, eventually sifting out all the bits that aren't really needed and just getting to the things that are useful. You're very diligent. You have a painstaking attention to detail and a humble work ethic. And for this energy finds pleasure in the duty. You find pleasure in the duty and routine of everyday menial tasks. You're hesitant and you're humble, but you're dutiful, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. You love to work so much. You love to work so much. You love to stay by yourself. You tend to stay or spend a lot of time alone just to get things right. You're quite a perfectionist. I believe Beyonce is a Virgo as well. My father, a 74-year-old gentleman, is a Virgo, and I couldn't stress enough how annoying he can be because of the small things that he needs to perfect. Okay, he likes to perfect things. Let's imagine this card. If you tell him that I need this card to be square, he's not just gonna do it rectangle. He's going to polish the edge because he's all about quality. That's how Virgo my dad is. And I've met another Virgo online. She's a wonderful trader. She's been a trader for 42 years. She's a mathematical, entrepreneurial, she's a mathematician, she's an entrepreneur, and she's a programmer. So all of these things, these are very strong Virgo energy. This reading, that's why I had to start my video with that, is because to tell you, to be honest with you, this reading is very deep. Okay, it might be boring, but let me jump into it. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize it's 4.5 minutes already. Your first card is this. This is from the Oracle deck. Sacred Spirit. The first card for you is an owl. This is number 28, Mindful Wisdom. Create inner harmony. This is you, Virgo. As soon as I saw the card, I knew it. This is about wisdom. This is about becoming wiser. You've always been wise. You've always been wise, Virgo. I'm not saying your IQ is the level of Einstein, but what I'm saying is this is an energy, this is a reading for someone who has come into their full potential, who has come into a realization that I finally reach the end. Now, I'm not saying this is the end of your life, but what I'm saying is, I don't know if you can hear the gurgling noise. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. But what I'm saying here is, I've come into our, this is someone who has come into a full realization of their potential, of what a happy life is. Okay, let's get into it. The mindful wisdom is about, you're so focused about your community, your family life. This is someone who's very focused on their legacy, their grandkids, their wife, their spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know what age you are now, Virgo. You've moved on past the age of, past this phase, from a teenage boy, from a young father who's just balancing their life, going to work, clocking out, coming back home, making sure there's food on the table, providing for your family. From that energy, this is not an overnight transition. I believe this is more like after, let's say, 3 decades, 5 decades, becoming an emperor. This is a very strong masculine energy. So from this peasant energy to an emperor, I can see somebody who has gained a lot of wisdom over the last decades of their life, from being a young teenager, young chap, a young father to a grandfather. Somebody has reached their full potential in life, and you know about it. You know that you've reached it. Virgo, for this coming week, you're all about realization. You're all about thinking of life, analyzing, what am I going to leave my family? Is my will already written? Is everything in order? Do I have any inheritance for my kids? Is my youngest ready to get married? I want to walk my daughter down the aisle. I want to see my grandson, daughter graduate from college, from university. I'm hearing the word seminary. I'm not too sure why, but this is you. This is for the coming week, Virgo. I believe you're coming into this level of higher understanding of what your life. Just imagine someone watching their video from from when they were born up until the age of 80, 70, whatever age you are now. This is you having some kind of playing a record of how your life has been for the last 10 years, 20 years, I don't know, 30. This is you. You're becoming more awakened. The Emperor has been described by these 4 cards. We've got these 4 cards to describe the Emperor energy. Strong, masculine, a natural leader, somebody who takes in charge of any given situation, can be quite domineering, manipulative, easily angered for some of you, but if you cannot resonate, please leave that one away. A strong father figure, a grandfather, the head of a household. You could be a feminine Virgo, but you can resonate with the energy of the Emperor. You could be a cross watcher, watching for a masculine Virgo, but this is all about this masculine side of someone. Okay, the Emperor is described by the Star card. I see someone who's, you see, dreaming, reminiscing, nurturing their craft. You're nurturing your craft. Let's say you're an artist. You're looking back. It's like a window that you're looking into into your past, what it has been for you, what can you correct, what can you nurture, what can you rejuvenate, renew. This is all about nurturing your craft, your work. You could be going back to work for some of you, or you could be finding meaning into your work. You could be trying to come up with ways on how to create a source of income. Or, as I've said, this is someone, this coming week is all about realization, about your legacy, like, about your legacy, grandkids, family, community. So I can see someone here who's thinking of going back to work, or maybe coming up with ways on how to add food to the table, or add a source of income so you can leave something behind for your grandkids, or to help with your children's education, if they're still, if they're still young. It's like, this is a Virgo who wants to keep working, who wants to keep adding more to other people. At the end of the day, this is you, Virgo. This is a very Virgo energy. Always working, always trying to polish things, trying to fix, trying to analyze a situation so they can mend things, renewal, rejuvenation, trying to heal. You're trying to heal, trying to fix something. There's a choice that you will be making, okay? It's a very difficult choice for some of you. You could be moving overseas, because I saw the world card, the world, and it's like a world map for me. You've made a very difficult decision, very tricky. This is a card of decision, a card of option, a card of choice. This is not a card of action. Eventually, Ace of Wands will kick in, and you don't really see this coming. This is behind you. Once you've made a choice between these two wands, which is, the wands is a representation of creative expression, creative spark, something that represents your vision. It could also be a relationship for some of you. It can also be a beginning, again, maybe an entrepreneurial endeavor for some of you, a new work. You're trying to nurture it, and it's going to be given to you. But currently, some of you are dealing with a card of with decision making, okay? But the Ace of Wands is going to take place eventually, sooner than later. Virgo, you love to think alone, by yourself. This is you. You exhaust so much of your energy thinking, analyzing a particular situation. You've been thinking about serendipity, fulfillment, happiness, peace. Again, you're so focused about giving. This week, most Virgos, if not some of you, are going to be putting in a lot of effort to help your community, to help your family, grandkids, perhaps your children, your spouse. And I think it's gonna kick in next week, the desire to just be focused on giving, putting into, investing into your family life. You could be someone who realized that, you know what, I don't want to be this bachelorette anymore. Okay, now you're more focused about, I changed my mind, I want to start a family of my own. Okay, this could also be you moving from, as I've said, someone who's just happy-go-lucky. I'm just trying to, clocking in, clocking into work, clocking out, and then spending most of my Fridays, Saturdays dancing, being happy, playing my guitar, playing video games. And then all of a sudden, this coming week, you come into a realization that, you know what, this is not me anymore. This is not me anymore. I'm becoming the emperor. I'm becoming more in charge of my life. I've come to realize I don't want to stay like this forever. I'm not this person anymore. I am the emperor of my life. I want to build my own legacy. I want to create a family. And I think this is going to be a breakthrough week for you, Virgo. Okay? That's why you could be, because of your desire to put into this, whatever the community represent to you, You might be starting your own family, or you could be just realizing, oh, you know what? I don't want my grandkids, or I don't want my children to not have anything when I die. So I'm gonna start my business again. I'm gonna grow my business. Or if you're a young man again and thinking of getting married, you know what? I'm going to nurture my business. I'm going to work on myself, and I'm gonna make this decision. I'm gonna make this decision. I'm gonna look for a wife, or if you're a woman, I'm gonna look for a husband, and I'm going to have a have a valuable relationship with them. The Ace of Wands could be this family, this future family that you're thinking of starting. Okay. Yeah, as I've said, going back to serendipity, you've now come, this coming week, Virgo, is going to be a breakthrough. You're now thinking of where your real happiness lies. And this is it. This serendipity card has been explained, clarified by 10 of Cups. See? You cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Serendipity, happiness, fulfillment, legacy. You want to build your legacy, Virgo. If you don't have your own family yet, excuse me, I believe this coming week you might meet someone who would make you realize that, you know what, I want to start a family with this woman. I want to start a family with this man. This is going to be a breakthrough week for you. I'm sorry to be repetitive. It's going to be given to you. See, Judgment is about renewal, rejuvenation. You could be getting back together with someone for some of you, because this is a reunion card, only if you're interested. At the same time, the Judgment card is a card of revelation. As I told you, this is going to be a revelation week for you, a breakthrough, a clarity, a strong sense of clarity, of discovery of where your happiness lies. This is someone who has realized, you know what, I want to have, this is me, I'm gonna take control of where my happiness lies. This is where I'm truly happy about. I'm done going to the club. I'm done just living my bachelor's life. I want to take in charge. I want to have my own family. You know, I want to have a farm in the countryside, and I want to have my own business. You know, I'm going to work on something. I'm going to work on something and start this. You're taking in charge. You're becoming the emperor that you didn't realize you're capable of. You've been doing something by yourself, but you think you're going to be stuck in this situation, but you're not. You think that this is your life, that you're just going to spend most of your life working, clocking in, clocking out, spending time in front of the television, entertaining yourself. But what you don't see coming is, again, this is clarity, a change in perspective. With the Hangman energy, all of a sudden things have become clearer to you. Things have become clearer for you when you least expect it. This is why your first card is all about creating inner harmony. When you finally reach this new level of clarity of mind and a wise perspective in life, you will reach this energy, Hangman energy. A change in outlook, a positive outlook. The Hangman is tied up to the tree of wisdom. What is your first card? Mindful wisdom. This is a smart, intelligent, what do you call this? This is a wise energy, a wise masculine energy. You could be a woman with this energy right now, a feminine Virgo, or if you're not Virgo and if you can resonate with this reading, then this is for you. But something will be revealed to you once you're willing to take and view things from a different angle, from a different perspective. And I have a feeling this is, why did I say feeling? I have a feeling this is all about your community. Like something within your community is stirring the pot, telling you, making you aware that I can see someone who who has realized that, oh, you know what, I want what my brother has, a happy family. I can see that they spend so much time together in a very big table. The kids are happy, the kids are laughing, they're loud, but you know what, I've come to realize that this is what I want. I want my own legacy. I want my own community. The bottom of the deck is clarity of mind. We have the Ace of Swords. The Fool has become wiser. This is the wisdom of the Fool. You see, all of a sudden, I tried to, so initially I got these two cards at the bottom. When I described this particular card, I got the main female. Now I was thinking, I have a feeling this has something to do with partnership. Okay, I believe there's an energy of, there's somebody here who has come to realize that they've met the one that they want to start a life with, that they want to be foolish enough to jump to a cliff with. As cliche as it sounds, you've met someone already, or you might find them, you might meet them next week if you haven't met them. Somebody to build this community with. Okay, the wisdom of the Fool. But this is a wise fool. Okay, the Fool is the beginning of a new journey. If this resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, that's okay. I think this is somebody who has realized that they've met someone that they want to start a life with. Or this could be a feminine Virgo who has realized that I've already met someone, or I want to be with someone and have my own legacy, and I want to invest on it. I want to work on it. This is it. As I think it seemed like a very long, impossible reading, but that's what I'm getting here. Full of realization, revelation, clarity of mind about where your real happiness, about your 10 of Cups. Okay, this could be happening for some of you, Virgo. This could be happening this coming week, or just realization. You might start joining dating app. You might convince your friend to introduce you to someone because you're willing to start this. I'm gonna end the reading here. Thank you all so much for staying with me. I can sense that it's been a very boring reading. It's not something that I would do regularly, but that's what that's what the cards are telling me. Okay. Thank you all so much for staying up until the end of the video. I truly appreciate your support. Love and peace.